there! Here I am with another comparison. 35mm lens is one of the very practical and functional lenses for all the photographers. But so far, Canon has not released any 35mm lens with f1.2 or 1.4. The options that we got with RF series is 35mm f1.8, and which is lazy a bit in autofocusing, and this one which is 15-35mm, that's a zooming lens, and this is f2.8. The other option that I've got is my EF 35mm lens, which is f1.4. And today I want to make the test and this comparison between these three lenses and see which one is working better. I'm going to start with my 35mm RF f1.8 first, in videography especially and autofocusing. And well, the weather is a bit windy. I hope it doesn't rain so we can go on with our working. I have done the testing with this RF 35mm. Now I'm gonna try this 15-35mm lens. This is zooming lens, but well, let's see. This is f2.8, and I'm gonna check the autofocusing on this lens. Well, I've done also testing with my 15-35mm lens. Now I'm gonna go to try the 35mm lens EF F1.4. Of course, I have to use this adapter or converter to connect it to this Canon R5. So let's see how this one's gonna work for me. Well, I must wrap it up and go back to my studio to check the shots that I got. Well, today I'm not very lucky because it's again raining. So let's go and see the result in my studio. I'm back to my studio and I was checking the shots I've got. You saw some of the videos and the photos, and among those three lenses that I've tested yesterday, I can say the best one and the number one in autofocusing is my RF 15-35mm, that's f2.8. This lens in the market right now costs something around $2,200 US. It was so clean, attaching to the subject and moving with it, so it was doing very well. The second is RF 35mm f1.8. That was also doing very well, I think. It got a little bit delay, but it was nice. Right now in the market, this lens costs something around $650 US. And the third one is my EF 35mm. That's the first generation L series, and with the f1.4. In videography, in autofocusing, well, that was a big disappointment. But in video shooting, I think if we have less movement, it was doing better. Well, this lens I think is released like 17 years ago, and it was just maybe for photo shooting. In photo shooting, it's doing well. We saw some shots together. Of course, I'm gonna put some of the photos on the screen and we're gonna see and compare them together. But well, among these three lenses, I think the best one was that 15-35mm. And the EF lens right now in the market, if you find a second hand, is $1,000 US. It still is good. But well, let's see the photos and then I come back. Here I've got three different shots from those three different lenses. From left to right, the first one, this one, is EF 35mm f1.4. In the middle we have 35mm RF f1.8, and the last one
we have RF 15-35mm. Looking to these three shots, the biggest I think differences is about the lighting and shadows. Well, in this EF you see the shot is a bit lighter and the colors a bit colder in compared to these two others. Well, I'm gonna zoom out. Between these three, I think the best one is this prime lens 35mm of RF. You see even the bokeh is so good in it, and the colors, the shadows and the sharpness, everything is a good combination in it. 15-35mm is also doing well, but I think it's a bit warmer or darker and got a little bit texture in it. Coming to EF, you see it's much more smooth, light, or maybe a little bit flat. But well, so I think three of them are doing fine, and if your purpose is only photography or photo shooting, you can choose any of these three lenses. Well, we saw the shots, then we saw the comparison. We have been waiting like 3 years for Canon to release 35mm RF lens with F1.2 or F1.4, and still we are waiting. It is not allowed to third party also to produce it, so we have to just wait for Canon. Dear Canon, I think that's the time to release it, and so we can have something new in the market with 35mm with the F1.2 or F1.4. So that was the comparison that I've made today. I hope it was helpful for you, and so until my next video, see you later.